In today's Bitcoin video, we will be looking at what Bitcoin is going to do next after today's bigger dip. We will be looking at this using Elliott waves. We will tell you exactly where we are looking for prices to turn around, our price predictions, what trades we are doing. So make sure you watch this entire video. We will be going into this data as always and also looking at the liquidation heat map. Now, let us start right into it. I won't spend too much time on the structure because it hasn't changed a lot from the last video. By the way, if you want to learn trading, we are giving away our trading transformation system for free to one person per week for the next 3 weeks. And all you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel. And after you've used it and after you've done everything with it that you can do, is give us a testimonial if you enjoyed it. And well, basically just tell us how you liked it. And all you have to do to enter this is basically subscribe to our YouTube channel and send to our email, which you can either find on our website or it's also in the description, your YouTube channel, so we can check you subscribed. And well, if you're lucky, you will be selected and you will get our trading transformation system, which has a value for $140 for free. Where 3 topped on the 17th of December. Since then, we have probably seen a wave 4 confirmed finished. This is only not finished. Well, this is basically the alternative scenario. If we break this low at 93.6, if we sustainably break below this, we're basically expecting this wave 4 to still be playing out and for us to go lower. Now, what is happening at this very moment? What are we thinking? And actually, at this point right now, it's looking quite beautiful, if I may say so. We have this wave 1 to the upside, which we think is probably complete by now. And now we're in this wave 2 to the downside. And yesterday it was quite unclear because it basically only this had happened, what the next move is. But now we have a slight indication. And of course, this is not financial advice. It's just our opinion. Of course, it's not confirmation that this is happening, but it's, well, certainly a direction we have. And what we currently think is happening is that we're in this A, B, C wave. And what exactly we're watching out for, we'll look at in a second. First, we will look at this data, and this is basically telling us that from this local high, it's not letting me draw the line, but it's basically the same thing. We've gone down in price quite significantly again. Well, we have this quite rapid price changes happening all the time. If I go to the same place, actually I have to zoom out a bit and go to the open interest. We can see there has also been a slight decrease there, but we're slowly ramping that up again. Spot volume, honestly, I don't think I need to draw a line. Basically, nothing is happening. We've seen a sudden increase here, but this might just be a lot of selling happening. That's why we also probably dipped. Now, looking at, again, always the most interesting part, the funding. This has gone down steadily. So what can we say? Prices went down. Spot volume peaked a lot in this candle right here, and then the following candles were just, well, spot volume decreasing again and us basically breaking down. So someone maybe made a big spot market buy order here, and then, well, maybe the selling, well, basically resumed after that of spot. Yeah. Open interest, again, the cumulated amount of longs and shorts in a market, and it's basically, well, decreased, and funding is also decreased, which is basically telling us, and it's also in the same matter, that there is, well, there's not more shorts, not more longs, nothing like that. Well, a slight bit more longs than shorts right now in the market, but there's nothing really indicative about what is going to happen next to price from just this. The liquidation heat map is a very interesting one right now. We have so much liquidity to the upside, and that's also why we partially think we will definitely see new all-time highs. But also, I mean, this is where we are currently. It's not visible that well because we're on a 1 month time frame. But there is also a good amount of liquidity to the downside. And remember this $95,000 level where you can see, or well, basically just above it, 96K, that there is a lot of liquidity. Now, again, looking at our chart, what do we think is going to happen next? Well, we think, again, as I've said already, that we're in this A, B, and C correction in this bigger wave 2, which will be followed by a wave 3 to the upside where we will be making new all-time highs. That's our current thesis. Now, how low can this wave C go? Well, basically anywhere in this box. It can go here and then we bounce. It can go here and then we bounce. And it can also go here and then we bounce. That's basically the way a support box works. It can go anywhere in the support box and then bounce, and then we have sufficient low. So in theory, we already have a sufficient low because this wave 2 has already entered the support box. But we are still looking for another more significant low, and somewhere in this area. So basically between 96 and 93. And again, remember the liquidation heat map. Just here, 96, low 96 is where a lot of liquidity is sitting. Low 96 is basically here in the support box. So we think, well, yeah, we go down here, we will basically maybe consolidate a bit, and then we see impulsive upside potential. If we break this, as I said earlier, then it's probably still this scenario, and we're still going to watch this support box. Targets for wave 3, we will give out to you as soon as this wave 2 has been confirmed finished. Now, there's one alternative scenario, and that is that this wave 2 has already bottomed here. And in that case, we would be in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a possibility, and you have to keep that in mind. If you're watching this video, you're basically in the future already, and you can, well, judge it for yourself. I will just quickly draw a support zone on the chart. We will be looking for prices to turn around in that scenario before moving it so you can see the prices properly between at least it has to bounce the latest by 99.6. In that case, we might be in this scenario, which is a bit more immediate bullish. In other cases, we're watching for the things I've just talked about. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, and also leaving a comment or sharing this with a friend who might also enjoy this type of content. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.